Hello, Sanwanani. Welcome back to Bolivia RSA. I am your lovely host, Bundo Bolivia Kuzwayo, and welcome to the place where Township prosperity begins. Today, we are in lovely Suncoast. So, the video that you are about to see is just me giving a guided tour, just a small guided tour of what your average township person does when they actually come to these places. And what do I get up to, like on a normal, let's say, weekly basis thing? Because every week I make it a point to do one of these just to reset the mind, to think differently, see things differently. I hope you enjoy the video. It's about 30 minutes long, so I hope you can stay for the entire video. I share a couple of tips, a couple of reasons why I do what I do and why I do this in particular. So yeah, if you love it, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hope to see you on the other side. If you do make it on the other side, thank you very much. Okay, as I said, welcome to Durban. So normally when I go to Durban, when I'm typically going to Suncoast, actually, I just drop myself off at here. We call it Moses Mabhida Stadium. So instead of going all the way to Central Town and then grabbing a taxi from there, going all the way to Suncoast, I usually just like to do the scenic route. Drop off down here, take a walk, and as I take a walk, I get to see, well, my lovely city in its glory, in its height, in its glory. If you look just right over there, that is the Hollywood Bets Kings Park Stadium. It used to just be called Kings Park Stadium, and I believe for some time as well, it used to be called ABSA Stadium. But, with sponsorships and whatnot, I think it is one of the oldest stadiums we have in the country. Lovely Springbok and rugby stadium. So whenever you're here for a rugby match, this is the place to be. And it's very big as well. There was some construction done on the other side, but that's neither here nor there. This lovely thing on the peripheral right there, you'll see it as we get up close and personal with it. That is the lovely Moses Mabhida Stadium, built for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, which was in Durban. Lovely time, lovely time. It was at that time, and I think for a couple of years after, in the top five of stadiums, if I believe. Yeah, so we had a time with that. The country as a whole is, well, still, let's say, trying to do the best it can for like sporting events and what have you, especially here in Durban. But we don't get as many anymore. For cricket, we normally go to stadiums on the other side of Kings Park. For training, we have a city team called Amazulu FC. So Amazulu does play games here in Moses Mabhida Stadium at times, and it also they go for training. The training facilities on the other side of it, I believe. So yeah, this is the lovely stadium. Also going through some renovations and construction work. It's just a freaking lovely stadium. Very high capacity as well. I believe also during the World Cup, and I don't know if for some years afterwards, it had one of the largest capacities of stadiums around the world. Moses Mabhida was, my history is not that great, didn't do history in school, but he was an influential figure, we should say, in South Africa. So that's named the Moses Mabhida Stadium. So yeah, and on the periphery right over there is, well, the central part of Durban. Yeah, I don't like visiting the central park of Durban anymore. Central parts, sorry, of Durban. Um, it's just too crowded. There's a lot of negative things that have been happening in South Africa, and some of them stem from the central part of Durban. A lot of work, a lot of businesses, yes, but still kind of shaky in terms of just the pollution, either noise pollution, um, like the general pollution of plastic waste and what have you, and the elephant in the room, obviously, the illegal things that go on there. But hey, every country has its woes, and we deal with it. We deal with it. So, funnily enough, I hadn't been to a stadium in like a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, if I believe. But I was here end of last year, or was it the beginning of this year? No, it was the end of last year, for a nice rugby game and a concert afterwards by Mikasa. So yeah, that was fun. Got to do a lot of things with family this past year that I hadn't done for a long time, and I'm getting into the spirit of enjoying that more, even though when you're doing this thing and you're trying to do more business oriented things, you lose time with family, and it's a sacrifice you make, obviously. I hope it's not as windy that it's catching on the microphone. If it is, I'll try and do some voiceover work and remove the background noise. If it's just okay, I guess it would be fine because it would be part of the video. Again, the idea is to make an authentic video based on everything. Oh, on that note, actually, the reason why I like walking is because obviously I like walking. I was raised in a household where we kind of walked to wherever we were. If you watch the, or you will watch the video on Welcome to Inanda, you'll see some of the places that we walk and we travel, and you'll hear the basic rule of what happens in Inanda when it comes to just traveling. So ideally, because of that, I enjoy just walking, and I also get my steps in. So yeah, in terms of that as well, I get my steps in. Health wise, it helps, and I save. I know it's only about 8 rands. I mean, that I kind of save because if I went to town, I would have paid 8 rands for the taxi that takes me to Suncoast. But it's the other things that go into play, like the uh, overcrowdedness of the central city, the pollution, the nuisance, and the fact that I'd have to get off somewhere, walk somewhere, get into a taxi, wait for the taxi to move. It's a whole lot of moving parts that I don't want to be a part of. And this is just easy for me. Fresh air, get to see people. Plus, I don't like actually engaging with people unless like it comes from within or it comes from me. So I usually have headphones on, as you'll see from the beginning of this video. And when I'm walking by myself, without obviously taking videos of it, I just play music and I keep to myself and watch the beautiful scenery. So yeah, this is Don Julio's. It used to be, oh, it still is Cuba. It used to be just Cuba Lounge. And funny enough, I've only been to Cuba Lounge once and I did not enjoy it. Um, Craziest fact about the Maurice Mabida Stadium, it actually costs more to walk up this walkway by yourself to reach the top than it is to use the elevator. I think it's one of the dumbest things ever done in terms of marketing and like pricing. But hey, they did it. They're cool with it. So it is whatever it is. In Cape Town, I believe it's either much less or free if you want to actually climb through the sides, Table Mountain yourself, than it is using the cable, which is how normal pricing should work. So yes, we were talking about our team from Durban, Amazulu FC. So you can see it right there. So that's the shop for Amazulu FC. And this is the general, well, we say place to come if you have a game to watch, but you're still like very early. Come through here. There's a gym right over there, Virgin Active, which for my kind of people is very expensive. So we're not going to get into that. Um, there's also some nice food places, restaurants here. You can just chill, have a good time. If you're coming with kids, they can play on the roof here. There's some water fountains here that are usually active. Guess today they're not as active. So yeah, that's part of it. There, in the slight distance, I'll show it as we get much closer, is a Department of Defense facility. So yeah, there you can see some tanks. You can see some, you know. So this is the history. So this is the place. This is the person himself, Moses Mabida. So Moses Mbeki Mncane Mabida, 14 October 1923 to 8th of March 1986. You can read that. I think I'm doing too much talking as it is. So yeah, but good facts, fun facts is his birthday is 3 days after mine. So I like that in terms of day, not dates, not like year. But yeah. Have a fresh foods here. If you want to chill, have some nice food, enjoy the scenery. See, the fountains are not usually this quiet. They're usually active. So kids run around, have a good time here. Have a jaw, as the Afrikaners would say in our country. They have a jaw. So yeah, ubumnandi, if you're a black person. They have ubumnandi. Yeah, what else would we have here to explore? Oh, just, I guess, the walking, the general walking. And yeah, you can see the kid right there. I'm looking better than normal days. Normally, I don't care how I look. I just dress up the way I dress up and I just keep it moving. So, yeah, I don't care. I don't know if they're opening another Cuba lounge here. Maybe, might be, doesn't matter. So, anyway, you can tell I look better today than I normally look. So, I'm happy about that. That's good enough to see. Sanma, Sanma. Yeah, well. So, yeah, welcome to Durban. To everyone around the world, to my Spanish people, buenos dias, hola, buenas tardes, depending on where you are, buenas noches. To all my Asian people in China, ni hao. To all my Asian people in Japan, konnichiwa. Um, what other language do I know? I don't know. I'll keep learning other languages as they come. But other than that, yeah. So this is the very pricey for us, black people, local people, Virgin Active, but a very nice place. I am in the midst of trying to figure out a workout regimen because I want to change my body slightly. I want to have a slightly different physique. Is that the word? Yeah, that's the word. I want to have a slightly different physique than normal. Oh, yeah, there's the defense place we were talking about. So yeah, I want to have a slightly different physique. I'm just doing it for me, so I don't have a time frame. Just like my tattoo situation, I've wanted the same tattoo since I was about 13 years old. Told my mother very much against tattoos. My mother is very, very religious. She was Isioni or Zion, depending on how you want to say it. So she did not want that one bit. But came to a compromise, told her that the day when I never ever need to work for anyone, I will get my one tattoo and everything will be good. And she accepted that. So I'm happy. But I'm still waiting for that because I'm still grinding, as you know, still trying to push for as much as I can. So we keep at it, we keep at it. All right, now, as we move along here, this is the Kings Park pool. Usually there's a lot of kids just here enjoying the pool facilities. I believe you could also come here to learn how to swim, which I need to do in the very near future because, yeah, I'm scared of water. I almost drowned like 2 or 3 times in my lifetime. And hasn't been fun. So it's something that I'd like to conquer. And hopefully I will film everything in this channel. I think they have some renovations going on right now. Yeah, so hopefully I will film that process and that entire thing in the channel as I learn how to swim, going from shitty all the way up to good or very good, because when I do something, I tend to want to excel at it. So yeah, hopefully it works out, and hopefully I have the whole thing right here on YouTube for everyone. If you have been watching and you've liked everything you've seen, please don't forget to just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join me for more content. If you just arrived, welcome. My name is Mfundo Polivio Kuzwayo, and welcome to lovely Durban. And I hope from this moment on you will stay with us and enjoy the entire video. Okay, so as we move on from the pool facilities, you reach your normal. In Durban terms, I don't know if this constitutes as it, but we call this Snake Way. And usually it's like a long, winding pathway that moves through all the beaches. I hope it didn't sound the other way. Yes. So you can use this one long continuous pathway to go through and visit each and every beach in and around the coast of Durban. So if you go this way, you go to Umhlanga, Palito, all of that, Dolphin Coast. If you go this way, you go to the south. So as you go to the south, you go to beachfront, you go to Ushaka Marine, all of that. So just depends on what you're feeling, and it depends on also how much energy you have. So let's keep it that way. How much energy you have. Now, one time, we actually, when I was way younger, we actually spent an entire day at the beach. So me and a couple of friends, the friends that you actually will see or have seen from the video of Welcome to Inanda, we slept at the beach when we were very young and we did not have enough money, enough resources. We slept literally at the beach. It was the most horrible beach day I've ever had. It was just shitty. Um, didn't have enough money for anything. One of my older uncles, oh, younger uncles actually, ran away with our alcohol, drank the whole thing. So we were both sober and cold while we were sleeping or trying to sleep. Just a horrible experience. Okay, so I try to avoid as much as I can, obviously filming people's faces because I don't know, some people get iffy about it. So as much as I can, I try to avoid it. I try to bring you the scenery, try to bring you the, let's say, the razzmatazz version of my guided tour. Is this a guided tour? Yeah, I'll call it a guided tour. So yeah, um, I will also go to play other places. Obviously, as you've mentioned, your other provinces like your Pretoria, your Cape Town. I will also go to places within my province, your Pietermaritzburg, your Mhlanga, your Hillcrest, and in places that are very densely populated, I will not do a lot of videos. Like for example, I was thinking about doing this video today and going to Gateway. But the problem is, one, it's Friday. Two, apart from the outside of it, of which even at times you can't do, there's usually way too many people in and around Gateway. And just having a camera just flailing around in their faces is not something I'm used to. As I told you, I don't like interacting with many people as I used to. I just like just vibing out, chilling by myself. So isicefe angisifuni kahle hle. So I don't want nuisance. I don't want to constantly be arguing with stupid people about stupid things. So yeah, we'll see how it goes though. As things keep going on, we'll try and show various and different other parts of, let's say, the city, country. Yeah, I am planning on doing a lot of traveling, so that will come into effect as well. Quick question though, for anyone who's still around and who's very much interested. For the year end, I was thinking about, because I always love wrapping up the year far away from my neighborhood, my logishi, as we call it, because a lot of crazy shit happens during that time. So from December 25 all the way up to December 2nd or 1st, a lot of crazy shit happens in the places that we come from. So I usually love just ending the year in a different place. So for this year, I have three locations to choose from. So either I can end it in Mhlanga, or I could end it in Dolphin Coast, Belito, and what have you, Mjodi, that side, or go all the way to Cape Town again and just have a nice, fun time in Cape Town. Obviously, I will be filming my day to day, not everything, but the majority of it to give you all quality content and also give you all a breakdown of how much I saved, how much I spent throughout those trips, what it was like, the experiences as a black person, especially a black person, wase lokshini. So yeah, you can choose in the comments below, or I'll create a poll, and the poll will be up for like the entire year. I think that would be good. And I'll have three places, and you all will choose which one you would like to see. All right, excellent. Anyways, so yeah, now we are tip and tab in Snake Way. What you also love to see in Snake Way is a lot of people just trying to stay healthy, trying to stay fit. So you have people exercising by running, riding bikes, you have people walking their dogs. It's just a nice and chilled environment. And the reason why I love Suncoast more than the beaches I usually went to when I was younger is, like I was saying, as I've grown, I've become more um, isolated. I've valued my peace more. I've valued the quiet times more. I've valued just being able to just relax, enjoy myself. There, that is the dome, if I can call it that. Not the fill up the dome like Johannesburg one, but it's like a dome that Suncoast created. Honestly, when they created this, I thought they were doing something else. I thought they were on like an expansion thing, adding like proper like shopping stores like your Mr. Prices and whatnot. But turned out they're just doing a dome for like events and those type of things. I've never been in it ever since it was created, but maybe that could be an experience, and maybe I could take you along for the ride and see how it's like. Huh? You never know. Um, in about 2 or 3 minutes from now, I will explain to you what is this and why do I do this? Like, because this, you would just see the video from today and you'll probably not see another video of this kind, of this certain space, because it's roughly going to be the same thing. Every time I come here, I do roughly the same thing. But there's reasoning behind why I do it. And for me, that is the most important thing. And I do things like this once every week. So every week, spend about 200 rands or less, either coming here, going to Mhlanga, and just embracing nice, different environments. Writing, always have my book with me. So I write ideas, I maybe do some, what we can say, monitoring and evaluation of either the week, the month, how life is going, how, what are my plans, what am I looking to initiate. So the idea has always been that. Now, when we're at the beach, in the waves, while you listen to the waves and my voice, I will explain further as to how it's set up, why it's set up. So as we go on now, just enjoy the lovely views of Suncoast. Ah, here's Tiger's Milk. Loki, one of the best restaurants in the country, per my opinion. I love the place. I love the idea of it. And if all goes well, I hope to start my own franchise of this. I wanted to start one in or close to Eloshin because I believe, given its setup and its ideology, it could be good in the hood. Um, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll see what the money says, and I'll just enjoy it from there. But yeah, it's nice. Oh, John Dory's. Fun fact for anyone who wants to know, I am allergic to seafood, all types of seafood, fish, whatnot. And yakubuga, as black people say, my skin just kind of crawls and seems to peel if I eat any seafood. So for me, places like John Dory, Fisherways, and whatnot have always been nice places to view from afar. Never been nice places to view like up close. The other reason why I love coming to this place and coming to this place usually at these times and roundabouts, because right now it's like 11 um, on days that are not month end and roundabout this time, is because you get to actually enjoy it without all the distractions, without all the too many people flabbergasting all around, without the people taking pictures of you for no reason you have not asked. I know they're working, I know they're doing the job, but at times it's just like it's too much. Calm down. Like if I want a picture of myself, I'll ask you or I'll take a picture of myself. So yeah, that's another reason why. Yeah, I'm becoming an old man. At 30 years old, I'm becoming an old man. But it is what it is. I mean, I enjoy it. It's, I don't know, it's part of the growing up thing that we all wanted so much. Once we actually did grow up, we figured out we actually don't like this growing up thing no more. Yeah, If you could take me back with this knowledge to like 5 years ago, 25, oh my God, the things I could do at 25. Oh my God, the things I could do at 25. So, welcome to Suncoast. I don't know if I'll take a video of the inside. Again, depends on how densely populated it is, depends on how many people there are, because again, don't like nuisance of people. Um, Usually I just go to Wimpy or I just go to this thing, Mug and Bean, have a nice chilled meal for like 150 rands or less. And once done that, I just reflect on stuff and make more content. Uh, I don't know if I'll do it today, but in general, that's what I do. As I was saying, that way, as you go, that's Durban South, beachfront. Um, you get what Ushaga Marine. There's a Moyos. It's either a Moyos or a Mojos. I always go get those screwed up. It's one of the two. There's two of them. There's Mojos and Moyos. I believe that one is Moyos right there. And there's the lovely baby there on the periphery. If you're a supply chain major, if you're a supply chain graduate like I am, that is the ultimate goal. That is the beck and call. I hope, I can get to that level because that for me is generational wealth. And when we talk about goals, for me, visions, that's what we're talking about. Anyways, this place, funny enough, used to have they used to have seats here, lovely seats with umbrellas. You didn't need to come with anything except food. So you just came here, you chilled here, played music, chilled with people. It was so nice years back. And they decided to remove it. I guess people maybe were getting too rowdy and messing up the place. But it just used to be fun. It used to be the place. I remember we used to come out of high school. Uh, I can tell the story now. We used to dodge high school, come out of high school, and just chill here, have a vibe. There's one video with me and my friends just having the time of our life in this place. Now it's become well this crabby thing. Huh. But this is the primary reason why I do everything that I do. I love the sea. I love the ocean. It calms me in a way that nothing else does. It gives me a new way of life, a new way of reflecting, a new way of seeing things in life. The hardships that I've gone through my entire life. I used to live in a tin house with about 7, 8 people, one room, tin house, and that was everything we had. But we made it work because my mother loved me, my grandmother loved us. They did what they had to do. It was perfect for us at that time. But there were so many things we didn't have. There were so many things we wanted and we just could not get. So even this used to be a plan for experience, like once every year end. You come through with the whole family, someone sits there, they take care of the bags, and you can enjoy the beach. The mere fact that now, about 20 years later, I'm able to just come through here once every week, just sit down, enjoy the waves, talk to my spiritual ancestors, talk to the spirits from the ocean, and just be free is one of the greatest feelings I have, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm highly thankful for it. Goal again still is to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you can help me with that, I would be so grateful. I would carry on producing content, quality content for you, and grow as things go. So, as we said, normally I do this once every week. So 200 rands is the maximum I'm willing to spend. Either I'm going to Mhlanga or I'm going here. And the idea behind it is just finding a different way of thinking, finding a different way of looking at the world, planning, seeing the possibilities that we never get to see. Obviously, it makes for great and quality content as well because it's a different environment than my usual environment. But more or less, it's just for the mindset. The mindset thinks in a different way. The mindset acts in a different way, and it does all the things that I need to do. Sometimes I go down there. This is for the spiritual side of us. I speak to the people I need to speak to. I thank them. I plead. I ask. I speak to my ancestors. I speak to God. I speak to the wonderful spirits of the ocean, and I just have a time. So for you as well, I plead with you, plead with you, if you can spare 200 rands a week, just do the same thing. It doesn't have to be exactly how I do it, but go to a place that allows you to relax, think, plan, look at opportunities, either get opportunities, because you meet so many different people in places like this than where we come from. And you get so many different opportunities. And it's something that's very near and dear to me. Now, as we've talked about some of my saving, investing, and planning schemes, I usually have about 800 rands to the side, 816, 820, something like that to the side every month. So that's what I use. So I split it into four, at least 200 rands every week, come down to places like this. Just relax, excuse me, relax, think, plan, make a video or two, and just, have a time. So the video is gone to 30 minutes. And again, if you've stayed here with me till now, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you've learned something about Durban. I hope you've learned something about South Africa, and I hope you've learned something about me. And I hope you've gotten some information that will help you in whatever you're going through. Uh, yeah, I'm a different kind of person from the hood. I speak different languages. I watch anime, but I'm uniquely myself. So to everyone else, I tell you the same thing. Never stop being uniquely yourself, because no one else can be you. No one else is like you. Take advantage of that. Look at the opportunities that come from you just being you. Never stop. Now, Suncoast, it is a hotel and casino. So you have some hotel amenities, some casino, oh, very good casino amenity. Even though I've never actually gone to the casino, it's a weird thing. I've never actually gone to the casino. I think it's because of childhood trauma. My mom loved gambling so much, lotto, casino, all of that. Um, it just, I don't know. When I tried to gamble, I lost so much money, so I just stopped doing it. Like, to lose 2.1 million in like 2 weeks because of a draw and two losses, yeah, it kind of fucks with you. So I just figured out it was never for me. I figured out that my people, my ancestors, want me to make money the normal grind, kill yourself way of it. So that's what I do. Um, I will show you some B-roll though of the inside, if it is, as I said, if it is quiet, if it is without the normal runabout nuisance. I will show you the arcade place, because that's usually where you find us. That's where you found us when we were younger. That's where you found us when we're older. It's just the things that we do. Salman. Yeah, boy. So yeah, it's Durban. What more can I say? Lovely, lovely Durban. Come see us though during peak December summertime. Oh, this place goes ham during peak December summertime. I still believe Durban is the greatest and craziest place during those times. Like, yeah, Cape Town is different. It's nice. It's different. It's cultured in a different manner. Johannesburg doesn't have a beach, so fuck Johannesburg. They have no beach. Like, can't talk to a place that has no beach. It's just inland crap. Durban, this is, oh yeah, this is the place to be. So, to all of the viewers from all of the other countries, if you want to share some of your countries, then share some of your country's beliefs, some of their day-to-day, the walk-arounds of the places, especially that are not shown as much. For example, a lot of people don't even understand that in places like China, there are rural areas with black Chinese and what have you, but they deserve to be shown as well. Don't just show us the glamour, the glitz, and whatnot. I'm a person from a place they consider the most dangerous place in South Africa, and I'm showing you it, and I'm showing you other experiences that I do as a person from that place. So don't judge me just based on what you hear. Judge me on what you know, what you see. To everyone else, remember, as always, a still fish is a dead fish, and welcome to Durban. Have a lovely day. Dinada. Goodbye.